Take 3. This is the 3rd time I've tried to make this little small haul video. The phone has been ringing. Anyway, guy comes to me with a computer, says, it's a netbook, says, it's covered with viruses. How much to secure it? I tell him, he goes, well, you're a gamer, right? I'm like, yeah, why? I'll trade you this box of games. I'm like, deal. Shouldn't have jumped in so quick, but that's okay. Because a lot of them, Dreamcast games. See that? Dreamcast. I don't have too many Dreamcast games, but they're all sports. Every single one of them. And I even recognize this box that it came in. This is from Game Crazy when Hollywood Video went out of business. This was what was left. Because I remember buying out of this very box a few games for Genesis and Super Nintendo. But I did get PS1 Driver. That's neat. Several copies of NFL 2K. See, there's 2 right there. And NFL 2K again. Yeah, that's a complete cover. Most of them, if they have the cover, they most likely have the book in there too. Let's see, 2K again, 1K, 2 1K, 2 1K. I think that's all the doubles. So I'll look over here. Let's see, this is something 2K, NFL 2K, Dreamcast. They're all Dreamcast. All these discs are Dreamcast except for that one. NFL 2K, 2K2, 2K1, 2K2, 2K1. Well, I'm trying to find the ones that are like the BMX. There it is. I haven't heard of this guy. Matt Hoffman, Pro BMX. Score, I guess. Dave Mira, Freestyle. I have heard of him. And then another copy of Dave. I think it's the same. Let's see. Yep, same disc. Broken plastic. Excuse me. A few 64 games, Nintendo 64. Let's see. A few Genesis. On the rest of them are Super Nintendo, and they're all like John Madden, NBA Live, Madden 96, College Slam, ESPN. Here we go. NFL Quarterback Club. 94. Okay, well, they're all sports games. And if I ever need donor carts, I got them. If I ever need a donor cart for Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, or Genesis, I got plenty of donor carts. Because I've got doubles of all these games now. And I'm going to keep one copy in the collection just because everyone should have some of these in their collection. But small haul there. And, oh, also, update to Computer Guy. The Windows 95 machine I was working on, his sound card doesn't work, but I found out I was wondering, how are you listening to CDs on this thing? He's going directly from the ROM on the CD-ROM and the front headphone jack of the disk drive. I'm like, that's how he can do it. Because the CD-ROM is not even right, okay? I couldn't get it to read a CD. And he said that he still wants to do the direct cable connect, and I'm like, alright, but I'm not going to do it over a serial or parallel. I'm going to go and get started with the Ethernet one. Vintage computer, you suggested it, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And because I have 2 of those 3Com cards that have the drivers built into Windows 95, which is always a good thing. And that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to bypass his Ethernet and just use a 3Com card and get the 95 and 98 talking to each other very easily. And we're going to start off with a crossover cable, and then we're going to go and I'm going to work him up to an Ethernet switch, and finally network attached storage for cheap, because he's going to get a new computer, but he doesn't want to replace what he's got. He's backing up. He's using floppies to save all his important data, and it just... Sorry. Okay, I'm all for vintage tech. Yay, vintage tech. Here, Dreamcast game. You know what I mean? Hey, look, there's an Atari. But, for really keeping track of home finances and stuff like that, you need something much more reliable. Something fairly modern. Not no Windows 95 X contract yard sale machine with a floppy drive, okay? That's a bad idea, and I'm trying to get that across to him. He's going to see how convenient it is, and he's going to go full bore with my solution for him with the cabling and the network. Okay, that's it. I just had... Oh, and he made me a handful of business cards. That was nice of him. Just a few. Okay, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Well, I'm not going to go play NBA or NFL. I'm probably going to separate one copy of each for me and put the rest back in the box. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.